Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good afternoon to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, thank God it's Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Friday. We are all excited about the weekend. Wherever you are highly welcome. This is Salon's Block once again. Chelsea 3, Astana 1. It ended yesterday. All the way in Kazakhstan. Chelsea Academy boys got a job done. Even in the absence of the big boys. Oh yes, that is how far we have come. Team C, I call them, but they got a job done. Ladies and gentlemen, our next game is on Sunday against Brentford. After Brentford, I want to remind you, we will have another game to play against Shamrock, yes. Chelsea are guaranteed a place in the last 16 after next week game. After Shamrock next week, we won't play until March. After Brentford, our next game on next Thursday in a conference league against Shamrock. Once we finish playing that game, Chelsea are not playing any game in a conference league until March. Ladies and gentlemen, why? We will have the automatic qualification to the next stage. The rest, the 8 teams here, they have already qualified. All the 8 teams after next game, next week. As a matter of fact, even if we lose next game, we already have a guaranteed place in the last 8 of the tournament. Now, from 9th position to 24th position, they'll be playing another round of knockout. They'll be playing another round of knockout to get another 8 in addition to this that will go to the quarterfinals of the tournament. But Chelsea, after next week, no more international games, no more conference league. So we can now focus purely on the league. Chelsea can now focus purely on the league. As it stands, Chelsea won 6 consecutive games in a row. And we are leading the table in a conference league. We are leading the table on a conference league. Remember, we are the favorite. As you can see it on your screen, that is the table. Chelsea are leading the table right now. And we are the favorite in this competition to win it. So after next week, we'll be facing Shamrock next week, Thursday at Stamford Bridge. After that, no more conference league game until March. We can now focus the next 3 months. January, February, March. Yes, between next 2 weeks till March, 3 months to focus solely on domestic competitions, the league and the other domestic competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a great news for us. Well, we are expecting the team or the squad to return to England or London this morning. Yeah, they should be touching down any moment from now. But Enzo Maresca, after the game, spoke on the academy players that played in the game. This is what he said. Enzo Maresca on the youngsters who were in the game and those that impressed him most. He said all of them, the ones who start, Tariq, Sam, and Josh, they have all done very, very well. Happy for them. Also, the ones who came in the second half, pleased for them. Say he's pleased with them. The one who even came in the second half. All of them did extremely well. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the particular player that I'm so much impressed with, one player that I was so much impressed with is McGuay. Yes, Guay performed the goal he scored as an attacker. McGuay's performance as an attacker, ladies and gentlemen, thank God even a coach realize it. Guay, his goal, brother, sister, wherever you, if you want that game, if you know what, go back and watch the replay. McGuay's goal. Remember, Pedro Neto scored 1, McGuay scored 1, and is it? Who scored the other? Viega scored 1. If you see the goal that McGuay scored as a striker, typically, this guy has a future. He has a future. And he did not go unnoticed by our head coach. This is what he said about him. He said, Mark is doing well. Since we started, He's been working hard. We have Nicola Jackson and Christopher Nkuku who are doing well. But when he had a chance, when Mark had a chance today, Mark played in the right way. He played in the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a guy that, for me, given the opportunity, will flourish. He's still young, 18 years old. Yes, Jackson and Christopher Nkuku are ahead of him. But given the chance, this guy will flourish. Looking at the caliber and the quality of goals that he's scoring. And good, our head coach has taken note of it and he's happy with his performances. In general, the academy boys did perform. Remember, after next week, no more Conference League until March. For me, that alone, I'm excited about it. I am excited about it. Now, it is hot afternoon. I will not take much of your time. But I want to point out, you see, job done. Good first half. Got a goals early and was professional performance from the guys. Yes, great to see debutants unbeaten in this competition so far. And good to see whatever team we play, whether team B, team C, team A, there is still the same pattern of play on the pitch. The same pattern of play on the pitch. One other player that stood out for me as a young player is George Achampong. George Achampong. The guy stood out. He stood out, and not just him, Sakyi. Sakyi also made his full first team appearance. Sakyi on his full senior debut for Chelsea. He even spoke. This is what he said. He said, there were tough conditions, but we've got to be ready to play. I'm just happy to have had the opportunity. I found out today in a meeting, that was the day before the match, that I was starting. So it was late one, but I wasn't too surprised because of the number of players that traveled and because the coach was talking to me before we got here. So I had a feeling. You see, he's gotten his first start in the first team, first appearance, first full senior debut. Sakyi. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back to George Achampong, I definitely don't want to be that guy. But I tell you what, George Achampong is one player that, if he has patience, my goodness, he'll become a legend in Chelsea. As of now, George is ready for first team football. I see him as a direct backup to Malo Gusto. There is zero need for Disasi at right back. No. Zero need for Disasi at right back. Enzo Maresca will have to start making use of this guy in first team in the Premier League. There is zero need for Disasi at right back. George Achampong is ready. This is the start of what should be a fruitful career at Chelsea for the young man. He is the one from this group of players. No need to be using the Sassy at right back. Using the Sassy, we're creating so much errors. George is just ready. And ladies and gentlemen, before I run out, quickly, I saw this. I am not too sure how true. But you see, all the four youngsters, all four of Chelsea's youngsters who played in the game last night are Ghanaians, according to ESPN. According to ESPN, I actually doubt Tariq George. Tariq George, I know him to be a Nigerian, but ESPN stated that George Achampong, Tariq George, Samuel Sakyi, Ato Ampa, they say all these are all Ghanaians. They all have Ghanaian DNA in them. Now, because I believe that Tariq George is a Nigerian, I tried to find out more, and this is what I got. This is what I got. Tariq Aaron Delali Yusuf George. Tariq Aaron Delali Now, what caught my eye on my research is the name Delali. Delali is a name that came from my state. In my state, Delali means the Lord liveth, or God lives. The Lord, Dela is God. Savior, Savior lives. Dela means Savior in my language. So, Savior lives, or the Lord liveth. That is Delali. That is his middle name. So, he possessed the Ghanaian name as his middle name. Tariq Aaron Delali Yusuf George, born 4th February 2006. Now, when you read his full career biography, his international career, born in England, George is a Nigerian descent. He had represented England at under 16, under 17, and under 18 level. He is also eligible to represent Ghana through his family. How? This is where there will be confusion. My brothers from Nigeria, I actually realized that even on X, there's already the dragging. Oh, he is a Nigerian, he is a Ghanaian. I say he's a Ghanaian. Nigerians, I say he is a Nigerian. The reality of the matter is that his career so far, international career, is reported this year. It states that he is born in England. George is a Nigerian descent. It didn't say he has Nigerian DNA. But I don't know how he became a descent. Now, it continued to say that he is also eligible to represent Ghana through his family. Who are his family? The father and mom. Are they Ghanaians or they are not? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my conclusion. Before the argument continues, I believe either the father is a Ghanaian, the mom is a Nigerian, or the mom is a Nigerian, the father is a Ghanaian. That is how I see it there. But the good news is, he is an African. And as we can see on your screen, all these 4 young chaps are African descent. 3, I can confirm, they are Ghanaians. Tariq George has family lineage from Ghana. I'm not too sure how, but he is a Nigerian descent as well. We cannot share him. It depends. If he wants to play for Africa, how do you call it? His motherland or fatherland, he will have to make that decision. Not you and I continue the argument here on this channel or on X. The heat, the fire, the argument is on X. But this is the little I know about him, and I have to explain to you. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it is a great afternoon. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back with more exclusives. Remember, our game on Sundays against Brentford. More work to be done. The players are going to be landing later this morning. I'll be sure to bring you more exclusives in the coming hours. See you guys when you see me. Shalom and peace.